It's early Wednesday morning in late June, and Cranston Jones sits behind the steering wheel of a large Rumpke recycling truck, stopping every 10 feet or so to collect recycling waste from residents on Autumn Lane near the edge of Erlanger and Edgewood in Elsmere. He rises before the sun at 4 a.m. each workday to arrive at Rumpke for a shift at 6. He works the route until about 10:30 a.m., then shifts to a new section of town. When Jones is finished there, he will help in another area if needed before his workday ends around 3:30 p.m.
What time do you wake up for your shift?
4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Now, you said earlier that was completely opposite of your former work and that you did it all in one weekend.
Yeah,
Was it a hard adjustment?
very hard.
Yeah.
But for the money, it was.
You gotta make it
But
happen.
and not just for the money, for a better career job, I had to make it happen.
Yes, sir. What time do you get off?
Depends what time we get done with the route, and sometimes we might have to help with another route, so
Okay.
the time varies.
Gotcha. Okay. But still, you seem to get enough free time to live a fun life at the end, right?
Yeah, we off every weekend, so
Yeah,
that
there you
also
go.
helps.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what time do you usually, I know today's a lighter day for you, but what time are you usually off by?
Usually around 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
3:30 is like an average time for
It's
me.
like the school schedule. That
Yeah.
sometimes.
A little earlier.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what do I do with my free time?
As Jones pulls through Autumn Lane, his protege for the day, Trayvon Powell, 28, hangs on to the back of the truck learning the ins and outs of the waste management vehicle and its controls. At the moment, Rumpke hires people like Jones and Powell who may have never otherwise driven professionally, and helps them with learning their trade, earning their CDL, and finding a better living. Rumpke, like most trades, is finding it harder to find qualified candidates for its work. The company, along with others, is focused on creating skilled employees, not by hiring already qualified workers, but by training them at work. This style of work training, called upskilling, is taking some of the pressure off of trade schools and allowing prospective employees to learn about these careers and gain the certifications needed while earning a livable wage in the process, setting them up for greater financial stability. Rumpke had 17 drivers earn their CDL in the region this year. 12 of those new drivers now work in northern Kentucky.
But no, you always learn, because now you learn in people, you learn in areas, and you learn more money. You get to buy a house, so you're learning to pay different bills and deal with car dealerships. It's a good side to it.
More eager to learn, just getting paid to learn. So
Yeah.
it works out.
To watch them become, like you said, not have a trade, but to become a driver. And it's also life changing for some people, because, they coming in, some don't have a job, and they with Rumpke, they can take care of their families. So for me to help them be able to do that is big. I like to teach people things, so I love doing this job. Sometimes people struggle to make it, and they don't have no one to guide them. And so coming to Rumpke, they're able to run into someone like me, get trained by someone like me who can just try to keep them focused and show them that it's a good life working here. It's a good life. And you can buy nice cars, and you can buy a house, buy your home. And that's something that some never really got a chance to do. But I'm here to teach them.
For Jones, Rumpke has given him something to smile about. He's grateful to be able to work outside, helping his community and peers. Of course, he enjoys the benefits of the hard work too. In the wake of digitalization, automation, and higher standards of living, the number of applications for trade schools has been decreasing. Between 2020 and 2022 in the United States, this rate has dropped by 49%, according to NPR. But Rumpke has reported seeing a dip in skilled workers for some time. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the labor market has a shortfall of 3.2 million employees following the COVID pandemic. Nearly 63.4% of the civilian population in the workforce was older than 16 before the pandemic. Currently, that number has fallen to 62.1. The workforce landscape is poised for a crisis. Blue-collar employers are searching for a solution to fill the gaps as their current employees are nearing retirement, all hands said. Because of this hole, employers are turning to new demographics to fill these jobs, whereas they used to have more applicants than available positions. This started way before COVID, said Molly Yeager Broadwater, Rumpke's corporate communications manager.
This started way before COVID. It's just a matter of, and I think you find this with all the trades, that kids are pushed a certain path, that the college is the way to go, that they don't really focus on the trades anymore. So this is, reminding people that these are good jobs too. These are good paying jobs as well. You don't have to go to college to have a good paying career. So this is kind of a way that we're teaching people to do that. This has been a really good program. Just this year, I think I have, let me pull up. I think it's 17 drivers that we've had in Greater Cincinnati go through the program and obtain their CDL. 17 just this year, and 12 of those specifically here in Northern Kentucky. And we kind of base that on need as well. Like, as we're seeing people retire, we know about how many we're going to need each year. So we constantly have someone in the program, whether, 2 to 3 in the program at all times. And like I said before, it varies on how long it takes them. Some might take 2 months, some may get it done in less than a month, as we saw with Trayvon. It kind of is not their own pace of how long it takes, but we constantly have people in the program training them so that we can fulfill this need, because we provide an essential critical service. And that was very apparent during COVID, because everybody was cleaning out their stuff. Nobody wanted to go without garbage service, that's for sure. I remind my kids all the time, like, what would happen if we didn't have garbage service? Where would that garbage go? So this is such an important part of our civilization that we have to keep filling these jobs.